Warning. Netherside Series Book 3. Emery Cole. Chapter 1. The sun was shining. It was the only detail I managed to register as our getaway vehicle merged onto the main highway headed south. 1 minute prior, a light flurry of conversation had overtaken the cramped space during which Amy asked me where we were going, and I realized, with a horrified jolt, that I had no idea. I wasn't from this country, and the only time I'd ever traveled to the elusive safehouse was via train in the dead of night. Thankfully, Aya was lucid enough to provide the address of our destination from where she lay piled with 3 other sirens in the back of the Jeep. Maeve, the silver-haired arachnia who claimed the seat right behind mine, chimed in that she was familiar with the village too. 666 Watford Lane. It was a comical accident that the home of dozens of monsters was found at such an address, but the truth was far more complicated than that. In fact, Netherside Home for Wayward Girls had no address of its own, because it was invisible. The address in question merely led to a tiny nondescript shack across the road from it, the only indication there was any life on that tiny country lane at all. Once Amy had steered us in the direction of that invisible haven, silence fell. Nobody knew what to say, but I knew we were all thinking the same thing. We weren't safe yet. We'd made it out of that nightmarish compound, the hell where we endured endless darkness, malnourishment, and torture, but we weren't in the clear. Our fate still rested in the hands of someone who could change his mind at any time during our journey. One phone call from him would have a legion of hunters on our trail, and none of us were in any shape to survive a car chase. As if Amy suddenly became even more keenly aware of the potential crisis that threatened our escape, she stepped more firmly on the gas pedal and merged into the fast lane. "Easy, Ames," whispered Sage from behind her. "If we get pulled over for speeding." "Right," Amy breathed with a nervous glance in the rearview mirror toward her fellow witch friend. Sage was right. Not only would getting stopped by the police slow our progress, but it would also mean we had to explain the 4 young women with long, scaly tails in the trunk, and the unnaturally large wolf laying across the laps of the girls in the middle. We slowed down slightly, trying to appear like we were nothing more than yet another car on its way down to the coast in the midday sunshine. I didn't even know what day it was, had lost my grip on time itself during that endless cycle of terror. Nausea rolled through me at the reality that my mere 2 weeks in the hunter's compound was nothing compared to what the others had endured. I had been the newest addition to the hunter's collection of so-called beasts.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?